don't know if I was being heard or not because I got all kinds of stuff going on. But I just got out here not too long ago, probably within an hour, and I could at least have done a job of at least trying. I bet my shirt is even on inside out. Yep, my shirt is even on inside out. At least trying to make myself presentable, but I'm not. So, and this is all probably pretty bad. But what I wanted to talk about is on homelessness, life lessons, recovery, and next steps. And I want to talk about this because, as I was coming out here, it took a lot for me to get out here. You can call it excuses, call it what it is, but the bottom line is I'm out here now, right? But as y'all know, I had a situation with a rat, was up all night long, and then I was like in a situation where I was half asleep throughout the day, and I'm just getting out here, and I'm thankful that I'm out here because it could have happened otherwise, right? So, I usually have TikTok on in the background, and as I was out here, the very first thing that I saw was a live stream by somebody, Eo or something. I think, and then the topic of it was basically they were having a black and brown, he stated, town council or something like that, right? And the first part that I walked into was something that really drove me over, where he was talking about homelessness. And again, he was talking about all of the stereotypical stigmas that go with homelessness. And as I'm looking at myself, I'm so mad because, I really should have got up right then and there, but I was tired. I laid there. I did. But, so, I really had something to say, so I requested to join. It took a really long time, and then, I kind of gave up on it because I'm like, what am I doing? I can't even be on camera anyways. Look at me. But even so, I could have blocked the camera, but that would have took extra work, and I wasn't going to block the camera. I just wasn't going to do it. So in a way, it's kind of my grace. But I did have, and this is my perception of it, I did have something to say in regards to that. But then as I listened a little further, I saw that it wasn't just dealing with homelessness, it was dealing with indigenous communities and homelessness, right? And so that took away a little bit from it. Then I was just like, I can't really sit and listen to this all right now because, I got shit I got to do, right? So I started to try to these are all the issues that come right on top of the other, but that's okay. If we can get something squared away, we're good. If I don't go to the crazy house first, but based on appearance alone, which I have been called crazy based on appearance alone. So, but so. And looking at myself, I don't say that, for a regular average person, and we determined yesterday that I'm a regular average person because given time to sit and gossip and talk shit or give my opinion of stuff, we do. And sometimes it's not always well thought out. Sometimes it's just for entertainment purposes only. But I'm so sad about this. So let me tell you about my feelings that I felt, in conjunction with that. I felt discounted. I felt counted out. I felt muted because he obviously saw me. But I don't know, maybe there's certain vibe of energy that came with me. But what I would do is I was going in and out of the room, right? And so eventually, I guess somebody came that, he wanted to give an opportunity to speak. And at that point, and it was funny because when I came in initially, there was nobody else that was requesting. Then after a while, he didn't even acknowledge it. After a while, he then, quote unquote, opened the floor for people that wanted to participate. And he made the gracious statement that, I can't wait to get it together because, baby, when I get it together, I'm going to be a force to reckon with. It's just, and it's so funny. We become, how they say when people are younger, that the people that were like bad people when they were growing up, like thieves and criminals and bullies and all that, they grew up to be people that really had good lives. And then you have people that were good. If you've been good all your life, what's your transition? You transition. It seems like the transition is the opposite way. Maybe the people that were bullies, that were the bad people that grew up to be people that were considered to be virtuous and all that, perhaps they saw that and they hated on it. They were like, I hate those kind of people. We're gonna get it. But I don't know. I just really felt And I'm just going to verbalize it the way that I can because, I'm feeling things and that's the first step, just get it all out. But, so yeah, so the, so the way that it happened was, this is awful. I can't wait. I can't wait till I get it together. I swear to gosh. I mean, like, if I ever get to get myself together, it would be so nice. Let me go check it. But okay, let's take it step by step. So, like I said, I came across the live, and the first part that I hear about is the part about homelessness and all these different stigmas, about homelessness that, I know for a fact are not true. And I remember, and here are the different stigmas that he mentioned. He mentioned, they were on drugs, they're criminals with legal situations. They were on drugs, the criminals with legal situations, mental health issues. And my, input on that is that, a lot of times those things are not true. And then it's always what comes first, the chicken or the egg, right? And I think a lot of times when you get involved in situations where there's institutionalization, whether it's homelessness, I'll be right back. I gotta go. And this is the way I'm carrying my tie. Be right back. A lot of times there are people, that fall victims of situations, where there are nefarious people in, places of power that, or just, when I say power, is nothing governmental or anything like that, but just somebody that may have a level of influence, But, and so once you start the cycle for a person, and usually it starts with legal, then that's when everything else kind of piggybacks off of that, because all those things are tied together. And I believe they're sincerely, let me separate the red and black ones. They're sincerely meant to be tied together. They are meant to be, to cause that cycle of misery so that, you don't have the opportunity to break free. It's almost like if someone falsely accused somebody and convicts somebody of something, what am I hearing? When somebody falsely accuses or convicts somebody of something, what they'll do, what the police do, and whatever agencies are affiliated with that, they'll create a whole bunch of miscellaneous charges or things to make sure that this person's character is denigrated, right? I could at least brush my hair. And actually, I'm going to, because I can't stand to look at this anymore. Be right back. All right, so I can't find my brush. I just brushed my hair yesterday. I don't know where the brush is, because I moved everything, my workstation from one. Well, I did that a couple of days ago, but in the process of me doing that, and I didn't do my hair yesterday either, so I don't know where my brush is. But y'all, this is so crazy. I can't wait till this is over. But look, there are three wasps. I don't know what they're doing together. They're not mating. Hey, Blob. I'm a blob too, as you can clearly see. I'm trying to get together. What are they doing? There's three wasps. Wait a minute. Three of them. And they're together. At first, I thought there were two wasps copulating, but they're three. And all of them are. Look at them. Look at them. I have no idea what they're doing. It's crazy. But anyways, hey, Blob. I'm a blob too. But I've really got to get through this. If I can really, I hope I get through this this portion of my life right here. I have no idea what's going on, but I hope I get through it. Okay. So I was talking about homelessness. So yeah, and then I was talking about homelessness, some of the misconceptions of homelessness. I don't feel like walking over to the garbage can every single time I throw something away. Misconceptions of homelessness, and the truth about it, and then the theory of what comes first, the chicken or the egg, in regards to homelessness, right? And man, I hate looking like this. This is bad, but I'm glad that I can see it because this is purely poor. But the good news, those pants that I had on yesterday that were falling off my behind, I didn't throw them away, but I cut them so that I could use it as a top another, and we'll see about that. I just haven't matched with it. But I won't be wearing those as pants again. What I have on today is too tight because again I gained weight, and it's inside out, and the shirt I wore yesterday, but that's okay. But yeah, so what comes first, the chicken or the egg? So I talked about again the misconceptions of what causes homelessness, and then some of the things that are completely omitted and not even taken into consideration that those things do exist, and then when the result of homeless situations come about, whether it's court ordered or otherwise, it's like that can lead to all those other issues, that I talked about, homelessness, domestic violence, being a victim of the correct criminal justice system, mental health issues. Like I'm stuttering. I didn't use, this has been in the last few years, but, the thing is for me, just acknowledging, that there are, issues, and hopefully being able to overcome, slowly but surely, and the way that I look at it, with the world the way it is today, it's so much going on, and, outside of this little piece of me, but, if I could just get together my little portion of life, I'll be so happy about that. And I feel like this is the worst. Like, this is bad. Like, normally it's not, at least the outside with me, this is like really, really bad. I'm concerned. So hopefully I'll be able to get all this together like in the next couple of hours. You know what I'm saying? I hope. If not, because, by the time, and today should have been a really good day and it should have all gotten done, but I wasn't expecting the rat to keep me up all night long, So what am I going to do tonight? Because I know that if I don't finish, there is a chance that I don't finish this today. And if I don't finish it today, I'm going to need to get good sleep so I can be effective tomorrow. So, what am I going to do? I know there's a situation in the house, but, I could sleep out here. But if But I'm scared that if I do that, then that'll give that rat dominion to take over, and it'll be wandering around in places it hadn't been before. So I don't know what to do, So I guess really, like the motivational video says, you got to choose your heart. Yeah, it's hard for me to, be up all night and then get up first thing in the morning. I should have been obedient, but I'm training myself. It's all a process. But it's hard to be up all night long with a freaking rat and then get up first thing in the morning like I was supposed to when the sun came up, and I was up, but I was in and out of sleep and restless because I couldn't sleep. I needed to get some rest, but that was hard. But you know what, it's even harder now because look at this. Look, right? So you got to choose your heart. So I guess I'm not gonna let that rat take over. I'm gonna I am going back in, and I'm going to try to sleep tonight. Hopefully I don't have no issue. And really, what defense do I have? Because if I see it and I try to hit it or something crazy like that, I got stuff in the house. I don't want to knock down everything in the house because of that. You know what I mean? So that type of situation is nothing nice. But I know for tomorrow, this was a mistake. Acknowledge the mistake that was made today. But for tomorrow, definitely, no matter what, I got to get up. So what that means is that tonight, when I go in tonight, I need to make sure that I have my clothes picked out for tomorrow. I need to go ahead and at least pre-do my hair tomorrow. Find all my hair products and stuff. Do that. And so tomorrow when I get up, or maybe even take a bath tonight, and then tomorrow morning just go ahead and be dressed. Dang. Then tomorrow morning take a bath tonight, and even maybe sleep in my clothes tonight, right? So I'll already be dressed in the morning. And then if I pre-do my hair, look at this 3-layer cake. I tell you, that's a positive way to look at it. But if I do my hair and everything tonight, then tomorrow, I can come out and I know that I'm refreshed and all of that. And that's the step forward to fighting. And so that's what I'm going to have to do. When I go in tonight, again, go ahead and bathe and, get my clothes ready for tomorrow, do my hair, put on whatever I'm going to wear tomorrow to be outside in. And, and then first thing when I wake up, just come on out because I already know what's up, But yeah, but again, about that cycle of homelessness, once you get into any of those things, whether it's a legal situation, whether it's a mental health situation, whatever situation gets you into a position where you fall between, because it's like I always say, it's a socioeconomic disease. Whatever situation gets you in a place where you fall in between the cracks, of society, and it's just bothersome to me though when I see live streams like that. To me, it's hot out here, y'all. To me, it's so ignorant. You know what I'm saying? And it's so ignorant, and you can't speak in about that ignorance. You want to address it so bad, but you can't. It's still going on. But and that's the other thing. The thing about it was, if you are already ready, you don't have to get ready. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. But I'm obviously not ready. But that's okay. We're not going to beat ourselves up about today. Tomorrow is a whole different thing. Today we're going to do the best we can with the time that I have. I understand and realize the mistake that I made today, and it won't happen again. Tonight, like I said, when I go in, the thought of the day, heading into tomorrow is if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. So tonight, we're staying ready. Today we're gonna push through. We look a mess, but we're showing up and we're doing it. And that's how it's gonna go. But that's all I had to say. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up. I had to give myself a pep talk. So anyways, bless up. If you're experiencing the same things, rest assured, I'm very transparent. So this is what it is, but we'll get through this.